think Coach Lute Olson is confused. I just think he's hoping that his team comes to its senses and plays some more sensible basketball than they have played so far. Those of you just joining us here at the Omni in Atlanta, welcome everyone. Womack in the lane is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2 for Arizona. Arizona has been stunned by a 3-point outburst here tonight by East Tennessee State University, and they trail by 15.
More like a 3-point barrage. I mean, it just comes from everywhere, Greg. And what East Tennessee State has been able to do is they've started making those threes. As they make them, they get more confident. They play better defense. And they've also forced Arizona into quick shots without moving the ball 2 or 3 times from one side of the court to the other. They don't move the defense. And when they don't do that, East Tennessee State gets the ball off the glass, running to the other end, getting some good shot opportunities. Now, to go along with all of the other woes of Arizona, their star, Rashawn Rooks, has 4 fouls.
And there's a giveaway by the Bucks. Stoudemire. Nice shot by Damon Stoudemire, the freshman. He has 6. Comes Rodney English for Story.
Now this turns out to be an almost better lineup for Arizona, because without Sean Rooks in the game, there's nobody, one individual at least, that East Tennessee State can go at, because before with Sean Rooks, you had him all the time that you could go after.
Marty Story inside drew the foul from Chris Mills, and that's 3 on Mills. Into the game comes number 5, Eric Palmer, and he will give Jason Niblett a rest.
Well, it's not exactly like it slacks off a great deal with Eric Palmer, because he'll come in and shoot some 3-pointers on you too. He's shooting at about a 40% clip, so they get some offense from their point guard.
East Tennessee State in the 3-point shooting, 12 for 21. Marty Story, if he looks like a football player, well, Clemson once signed him to play football, but he decided he was a little bit homesick and wanted to get closer to home.
I understand that feeling about not playing football. It's got nothing to do with being close to home.
Story, a 59% free throw shooter, hit 2 out of 2. 58-45.
Greg, again, that ball has stayed on the left side of the court. That's the first time it's come to the right side, and this is exactly what they can get.
Mills, no.
He missed the shot, but he was wide open. That's traveling. Matt Oslick did a good job, but Chris Mills had the position on this side of the court, because you don't get help side when the ball is swung that quickly. And Mills just missed the shot, but they call that time Eric Palmer for traveling.
Turnovers are now 8-6, as you see. ETSU averages 16 a game. They have protected the ball very well. Womack.
Oh,
and
Marty Story,
holding his man, was called for the foul and knew he was guilty.
But that's a good foul, because if he doesn't do that, he's looking at Chris Mills having good position and getting a putback, so he tried to avoid that. Just took a chance to see if he can get away with it, but both officials were right on top of it.
That's 3 on Marty Story. Reeves,
Quick shot.
Stoudemire. And that foul is on number 21, Trezell Silvers.
Now you're starting to see a little bit of the height and the overall size factor kick in here. And what has to happen for East Tennessee State is they've got to do a better job of blocking out, because you're guaranteed that without having Rooks in there, Arizona does not know where they're going to get their points from, so they're working harder on the offensive glass, trying to get some putbacks.
That one batted away from behind. Story for English for Talford.
That's the 4th on Chris Mills, if that's what they call. for who they call this one on.
4 on Chris Mills.
Now here's a decision that's being made there. Lute Olson has decided with 13:49 to go to get Sean Rooks back into the game.
And Rooks will come in for Mills. (61-45) East Tennessee State. Reeves. And Silvers comes down with it.
Oh,
Story
he came down. Yeah, he did.
I'm not sure he came down before he let go of the ball.
You know, as I think about it again, he may not have gotten down on the ground. I looked at it, and the official call, here it is right here. Coming on the left side of your screen. Now watch, does his feet hit the ground before he shoots it? It does.
Yes, it does. But I'm glad you changed your mind before we saw the replay.
That's all right, Gentlemen. That's all right. I've got 2 of you talking to me and convincing me that I'm wrong. Thank you.
Matt Oppick for 3. And Silvers. The official says that's out of bounds off ETSU.
Well, it's out of bounds because what happened on that play was Jason Niblett was out of bounds when he touched the basketball.
Brooks, quick turnaround. Womack follows, and he'll go to the line.
Womack has been the only guy that's come to play in this basketball game, really great, because he's gotten some garbage baskets, played some pretty good defense. You see right here, Rooks takes the bat. Now he's out of bounds almost and comes back and gets this because Rodney English is watching the ball coming down instead of blocking out and then going to get the basketball.
Rodney English has a seat on the bench with his 3rd personal. Into the game is Greg Dennis. And Womack completes the 3-point play. Womack has 14 points. That's double his average.
In anticipation of the pressure, there's a good hand there on the part of Stoudemire. They have put both Eric Palmer and Jason Niblett in, so they make sure they got ball handlers in the game.
Dennis, Trezell, Will Silvers, and Calvin Talfer round out the 5 on the floor for East Tennessee State.
It's going to be pretty hard to press those 2 little guards.
And a travel on Dennis. Womack, Stoudemire, Sean Rooks, Matt Oppick, and Khalid Reeves make up the team on the floor for Arizona.
Well, as soon as East Tennessee State can, they're going to try to get in, I'm sure, either English or Story, because they've got to get somebody that can match up with it. Stoudemire's been another stalwart here to match up with Brooks on the offensive end.
Stoudemire pulls the Wildcats to within 11. He has 8. Niblett. And the tap in by Silvers.
I'm telling you, my man went up after that one.
Matt Oppick got him on the tap in.
Wide open shot, one you think Niblett would get down. He doesn't. Coming out of the left side of your screen, you'll see a nice little touch there. Controlled. They say Oppick got Trezell Silvers on the arm, trying to complete the 3-point play.
You got English? Oh, come on, good.
Out of bounds to the Buccaneers.
Oh, no doubt about it. Nobody blocked Dennis off, and he was able to keep it live, pushed it back out front.
Rodney English back in. Trezell Silvers to the bench.
And that means that Sean Rooks has to guard one of the guys that can be active. They put him on Dennis. That's where you want to get the basketball, and Dennis needs to start looking at the basket a little more with Rooks.
English, 3-pointer. Got it!
These guys are playing.
I don't believe what I'm seeing.